The world gasped not because a tech genius made another electric car, but because Russia just held out its hand to him. Not with sanctions, but with sanctuary, Elon Musk, the face of modern American innovation, was suddenly being courted by the very nation once labeled America's greatest rival. And the question on everyone's lips, why? Welcome back to Timeless America, the channel where we don't just tell you what's happening. We unravel the history, power, and politics behind every major moment shaping our world. In today's jaw-dropping episode, we're diving into one of the most unexpected twists of 2025, Russia offering political asylum to Elon Musk. Yes, you heard that right. The billionaire tech mogul loved, hated, and debated is now the center of a global political storm. This isn't just about one man. It's about power, influence, rebellion, and the unraveling of global alliances. It's a tale that could have only been written in today's divided world. So buckle up. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned till the very end because this story is bigger than headlines. It was a quiet morning in Washington, but in Moscow, the news dropped like an international bombshell. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, with his usual cold composure, stood at a press conference and said, if Mr. Musk is under threat in the United States, Russia is ready to offer him protection, including political asylum. The room fell silent and then erupted. Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, X, Starlink offered asylum by Russia. The country that once fueled Cold War nightmares, now opening its doors to America's most controversial tech icon. It sounded like fiction, but it was and single quotes to understand this stunning moment, we need to rewind months, maybe years. In the post-2020s America, Elon Musk has walked a tightrope between genius and villain, savior and provocateur. In 2024, Musk's political tweets became more aggressive. He attacked both Democrats and Republicans. He accused federal agencies of censorship and openly mocked the Biden administration for destroying freedom of speech. By 2025, Musk's critics weren't just online. Congressional hearings began investigating how Musk used Starlink in sensitive regions like Ukraine and Gaza, whether his companies were evading regulations, and most importantly, whether Musk was manipulating global communication networks for political influence. The Department of Justice opened a formal inquiry into SpaceX's international data dealings, suggesting possible violations of national security protocols. Suddenly, the man once hailed as a national asset started to look like a liability. And Elon, being Elon, did not back down. Instead of cooperating, he tweeted loudly, relentlessly, the U.S. government fears truth more than enemies. If speaking freely makes me a criminal, I wear it proudly. He started using phrases like deep state tyranny and tech censorship. He even hinted that he was being silenced not just as a businessman, but as a citizen. In June 2025, Musk shocked the nation with a thread of tweets suggesting he might launch a new political movement, the American Party, not left, not right, just free. If both parties are broken, maybe it's time to build something new. America was built by rebels, not sheep. The internet exploded. Some called him insane. Others called him a hero. But one thing was clear. Elon Musk had crossed from billionaire to political threat. Political analysts speculated that his rising influence, especially with younger and independent voters, terrified the establishment. Within weeks, he was facing lawsuits, tax audits, and digital crackdowns. Twitter X accounts linked to his network were shadow banned. Neuralink trials were paused for review. A whistleblower emerged, and mainstream media. They branded Musk as a rogue actor playing with national fire. But then, the offer came. At a time when the United States was tightening the screws on Musk, Russia saw an opportunity. President Vladimir Putin has always been a strategist who thrives on disrupting the West. Offering political asylum to Elon Musk wasn't just a humanitarian gesture, it was a masterstroke of geopolitical chess. Lavrov's announcement was followed by a chilling line. We do not believe that freethinkers should be punished for challenging their government. With that, the world understood. This was a direct jab at the United States. Russia painted itself not as a prison, but as a sanctuary for oppressed minds, and suddenly, Musk, America's most famous innovator, was being seen as a political refugee. The American political elite were furious. White House press secretary issued a cold rebuttal. Mr. Musk remains a U.S. citizen and is under no threat unless he breaks the law. There is no question of asylum. But social media told a different story. Thousands of users tweeted variations of, "If Elon's being silenced, who's next?" Russia shouldn't have to defend OUR citizens' freedom. Hashtags like hashtag stand with Elon, hashtag free speech under fire, and hashtag American exile trended worldwide. Meanwhile, Musk remained cryptic. He didn't reject the asylum offer. He didn't accept it either, but he tweeted a single word, thinking. Behind the scenes, what truly scared Washington wasn't just Musk's tweets. It was Starlink. With thousands of satellites in low orbit, Musk had the largest independent communication network on Earth. It had been used to help Ukraine during the war, then allegedly accessed during conflicts in Gaza and Taiwan. Now, U.S. officials feared Musk could use Starlink to broadcast unfiltered information, bypassing American regulation from anywhere on the planet, even Russia. Could a billionaire with global satellites be the first stateless superpower? If Musk accepts asylum, what would it mean? Tech exodus. Would Tesla, SpaceX, or Neuralink move headquarters abroad? Digital chaos. Would he launch his political movement from Moscow? Information warfare. Could he trigger a digital revolution from exile? More dangerously, could Elon Musk become a symbol of rebellion, an American dissident in exile? And what if others followed? In a surprising side story, the U.S. State Department leaked internal debate over whether Elon Musk's actions disqualified him from receiving any future federal project benefits, including a spot in the 2025 Gold Card immigration innovation program. Yes, the very card that offered golden visas to innovators and entrepreneurs globally, now being debated for someone born in the U.S. Irony. Musk, once a poster child of immigrant success, now stood as a symbol of internal political fracture. As of now, Elon Musk remains in the U.S., but his relationship with the federal government is fractured beyond repair. He speaks more openly than ever. He mocks the media, he courts supporters from across political lines, and he watches silently as Russia waits with open arms. This story isn't over. It's still unfolding with tweets, subpoenas, and political standoffs. But one thing is clear, we are witnessing a historic shift. A billionaire born in South Africa, raised in America, building for Mars, now caught between freedom and exile, democracy and danger. And as the world watches, one question burns brighter than a SpaceX rocket. Will Elon Musk become America's exiled prophet or its ultimate rebel? If this story made you think, smash that like button. If you believe freedom of speech matters more than ever, subscribe to Timeless America. And drop your thoughts in the comments. Should Elon Musk consider exile? Or should he fight from within? Because this isn't just about Elon. It's about what kind of future we want for America and for the world.